sleeping in my bed, crashed out, slice of death, wrapped up, all in the wall, passed out, drunk and stupid fool. In my bed, crashed out, slice of death, wrapped up, all in the wall, passed out, drunk and stupid fool. Never wake up when the day now, something that you never be never. Never wake up when the day now, something that you never be never won't. But I'd rather be sleeping in my bed, crashed out, slice of death, wrapped up, all in wool, passed out, drunk and stupid fool. In my bed, crashed out, slice of death, wrapped up, all in wool, passed out, drunk and stupid fool. Numbers up, you have to go. System says I told you so. Stocked in a plane like a truckload of cattle. Sent off to slaughter in a useless battle. Thousands of us sent off to die, never really knowing why. Fuck the system, they can't have me. I don't need society. That's the way I like it, baby. I don't want to live forever. And don't forget the Joker.
What's up, cyberspace cadets? That's right, it's IRATE PROSTATE. It's Friday. You know what that means. It's time for the Creem Stream. That's right, it's episode 61. I've done 61 of these damn things. I think I took one day off, but that's it. All right, because I'm a trooper. I'm breaking the leg, left and right. In the studio with me tonight, of course, the lovely Tim of the Hunt. Say hey.
Hi.
And Trippypoop.
Hello.
And we don't know where Joka is. He may or may not be here. We don't know. And the guest of the evening is the one and only Malcolm of the North.
What's good, everyone?
He wants to know what's good, y'all. Tell us, because I sure as fuck don't know.
It's not much.
Oxygen's good.
4 cups of pumpkin pie filling is what's good.
Holy shit. What's that? What's that about?
We were lucky enough to happen upon, for less than $10, 24 cups worth of jack-o'-lantern pumpkin that happened to be pumpkin pie pumpkins that we carved into jack-o'-lanterns, and then the next day we roasted them into pumpkin pie filling, and we ended up separating that and stuff today. And it was a lot. A lot.
Smells good, I bet, though.
I know, it was fun, though. Yeah, we had a blast.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, so yeah, everybody's been talking about this stuff with going on with Ethan. Does anybody have any idea what really is going on? Because I'm seeing all kinds of just conjecture. You know, it's like I understand that every channel that he was, connected to, all his backups were shut down, and that some of the Zidane stuff that he was doing and etc. Those were also hit. So it looks like he's been completely deplatformed. I saw a tweet earlier that he was going on, I think Alex Jones, sometime tonight. I don't know about that. So apparently, it's that big of a deal to get Alex's Jones's opinion. I mean,
yeah. So basically, from what I read, because I just read the article that came out like an hour ago, it seems that St. Jude didn't want the money from the heel stream that Ralph did. And apparently, for people that haven't read the article yet, they and YouTube were aware of who made the donation before the Wall Street Journal contacted them. So this whole thing that, the Wall Street Journal was canceling fucking kids and killing kids, blah 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 blah. No, it was gonna happen either way.
Okay, but why can't the Ralph Retort donate money to children's causes? Why aren't they allowed to donate?
Beats me. Just because, like, the thing is, YouTube, they have their terms of service. So, like, I get it, we want YouTube to be a free speech place. They're not gonna. At all.
No. They're a business.
Well,
Like,
I'm trying to figure out how that connects to Ralph being deplatformed, though. You see where
I hear you.
Raised money, so because
they also, in the article, because they didn't, like, one of the banned screenshots that was going around from the channels that were all nuked referred to the stream that happened either last night or the night before, not the heel stream one. So they probably just did a personal look at his channel and said, yep, nope, and there's an article coming out, see you later.
Right.
It looks personal.
They didn't want to be associated.
It's the main reason. Yeah. It's the chats and stuff. Because if you guys remember, there was that article a few months back that brought up the fact that YouTube was going to try, if there were any offensive super chats, to just take that money and give it to charity.
Yeah, well, they can't do that by law.
Yeah.
That's fraud. Hands down, stop, full stop.
Yeah, it's just, that is super fucking weird, and yeah, I don't know how they thought they could get away with saying
that. Right, that money should literally go back to the person that gave it. Then, if they're not going to let it go to the content provider, they should send it back to the person that gave it.
Which is what they did in this case, apparently. Like, I wish that that Super Chat for Good feature was available in Canada at the time, because I did try to donate to the fucking stream. I was watching it, I was having a good time. But, my point is, people are claiming, like, you saw all the screenshots going around of all the refunds going around, right?
Right.
People should just donate that directly, in my opinion.
To wherever they want to.
Exactly. Whether it's St. Jude's or whoever.
Wasn't St. Jude supposed to be one of the best places to donate to?
Yeah.
Because they actually do stuff with it instead of...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. And they also get, like, billions of dollars a year. So, for people going like, hey, you're killing kids, Wall Street Journal again, it's like, they can look at that money and just go, yeah, we're not going to take the media hit for this. It's not worth 27 grand.
Disassociation. They just don't want to... we're friends with that guy.
Yeah, it's the same thing that they did to Alex Jones when the lawsuit came up against YouTube for him talking shit about the shooting there.
That shit. Go ahead. I can't remember the...
Yeah, Sandy Hook.
There you go.
Right.
Yeah,
The original
and they also pegged him for recent, like, things he said in a recent stream about Muslim people. That's how it started, and then you probably did a personal job with him. Let's just look at your content. Does it fuck with terms of service? If yes, then we're just getting you out of here, and we're going to avoid a lawsuit and media scrutiny. Like, YouTube has gone through so much shit over the years with the Jake Pauls and all that.
You would think that at this point they would stop acquiescing to people and just tell them to suck a dick. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, at this point, if I were a CEO, I'd be like, I don't care. I don't care if you like what they're saying. This is how commerce works. Welcome to America, folks. It's ugly, it's dirty, it's messy, and it's rude. Get the hell over yourselves. You want to make money? Step in and get your feet wet. If not, go not make money. Bye.
Yeah.
Because if you look at their profit margin compared to before they started acquiescing and their profit margin now, they are fucked. They aren't making any money, and their growth is artificial at best.
They've never made money.
Have a brain. Yeah, exactly.
Well, and the whole, if you think that the whole end game of this is to create a platform kind of like a Netflix with a little more interactivity, it's like that. What they've been doing has totally, totally hobbled that shit. I mean, it's not going to work that way. I mean, it's kind of like what Tim was saying.
Well, it stifles creativity too. I mean, you start telling people like, oh, you can't say this, you can't. Right. You end up with a bunch of people doing fucking makeup reviews, unboxing toys, and vaping fucking chilies. I mean, there's nothing left.
Well, and then there's the shit like fucking queer kid stuff that like they get the entire pass, they get the monetization and stuff, and it's like, no problem.
Well, you guys do remember that big scare that was going on with YouTube TV a couple years ago, right?
No.
Yeah.
People thought that YouTube was going to require payment in order to watch, right?
Yeah, because they were like that, and that YouTube, and they're still in the makings of moves of this, is going to get more of the mainstream media shit just directly onto YouTube through like packages, kind of like cable.
Right.
Yeah, they're trying to branch into cable, is what I heard.
Yeah.
Right.
Or like try to bring cable to their platform because their platform is just way more modern. Imagine a TV in your pocket. Like, you win if you can get that in terms of advertising.
Yeah.
Like, you just live stream TV shows the way you would a scheduled program, and then have the on-demand shit be just there for whenever you want it. But they're trying to make sure that the on-demand shit is as clean as the TV shit.
Right. I need to point out a couple of things. Goat Man's in the house, and that's like, hey, Goat Man, everybody give him a high five. Bam, what's up, dude? And Philip Daniel, thanks, man. I'm not done listening to your piece that you just put up, but if you love classical music and you love haunting type, it's not like creepy music, but it's, I don't know, man. It's you have to experience, but it's romantically inspired music, and it's fantastic. Check his channel out, man. He's great.
Right.
Yeah. So I'm saying, hey, Full Metal Pickle, what's up, Chief Lakota? Thank you. I think in Sir Adamantine's server, I'm known as Chief Slapaho. So, but anyway,
that's Brian's actually, bro.
Yeah, is it? I think I think I'm trying to get mileage out of that, so I'm kind of Chief Slapaho in a lot of places right now.
Still Schrodinger's property. It's cool.
Exactly. I'm somehow Trippypoop in somebody's server.
Yeah,
Trippypoop. Oh yeah. They came up with the same thing a friend of mine did.
Yeah, just
fucking weird.
Just give a piece of poop a hit of acid and see what happens, man.
Oh my god! Somebody once asked me if Trippypoop was referring to cow patties. I was like, "What the hell are you talking about?"
No,
like,
picking shrooms, dude. Yeah, I had this friend.
I was like, "Oh."
I had this friend named Farg, man, and you have to go to get the shrooms, man, to get them at the right time, and you have to pull them out of cow shit. Okay, you have to go right before the sun comes up. So it's like in that early twilight period, right? And I had this friend named Farg, okay? And Farg, he would pick one, eat it, and then pick another one and eat it. And then he said he could see where all the shrooms were. He said they would all start glowing. And he would go and bring back a huge sack full of shrooms. It was crazy. I mean, it's like I never doubted Farg, man. He was weird. He kind of looked like Michael J. Pollard, this actor from the late 60s, but with blonde hair. So anyway, yeah, that's a blast from the past. Yes. Well, shit. What else is there? If y'all want to, if we're kind of sticking where we're sticking, everything else is, I don't know, it's been kind of, YouTube as usual. If you don't have enough drama in your life, well, we'll make it for you. It'll be created and put in your lap. So, I'm good. I'm good where I'm at right now. Back in the day, when I was young, I used to think that boring was like a bad thing. Nuh-uh. Boring is a good thing. I like my life boring today. Because not boring is usually chaos, and chaos is not fun. So, just saying.
Nope.
So you want to have a bit of fun, but you don't want it to get out of control.
Right.
Well, okay, and define boring, because what some people might call boring. My life is, it's so boring. You stay home and take care of kids and look at them all day. Yeah. Okay.
Well, I mean, it sure as hell beats dodging bullets. You know what I'm saying?
Tell me what's the difference. Yeah, okay, I get it. But, the stress levels can be interestingly similar when you're dealing with 3 daughters, I can tell you.
I got you.
Well, I mean, Nerf arrows and stuff, they fly a little slower. I mean,
but you Streams don't, interestingly enough.
True. That's why I use the pull-out method.
All right. Well, let's look at some of this stuff that we've got pulled out in the old the old Creem Stream cheat sheet, and we start at the bottom, which is a fantastic little article. If you want to buy a bar of soap for $32, we're going to explain to you why it's $32. In this case, this is life imitating art in the truest form, I would say. Wouldn't you?
Jesus.
Yeah.
First rule of Fight Club is never talk about Fight Club.
That's right. I didn't say jack shit about Fight Club. I just said, hey, it's life imitating art.
Okay, kids. So let's make a random reference and say, but wait, there's more. So the artist is making a soap from 3 guesses, kids. Malcolm? What do you think they're making soap?
No.
I don't want to know. I do not want to know.
Well,
you gotta play the game.
It can't be good.
It's not.
Have you ever felt like lathering yourself up in liposuctioned human fat?
In Marlon Brando's fat?
No, never
Sorry,
had.
I had to make the reference. I had to. My brain has been doing basketball all fucking day since I saw that article. All I can see is I think it's Matt Stone sucking the fat from the bag, going, "This is so disgusting, but I can't stop eating it." My brain has been doing this since I saw the article. So there, you all have to suffer. Sharing is caring.
Yes.
I was just talking about basketball with somebody like 2 nights ago. It's weird.
Yeah, and this is from this is from Vice too. So it seems like that there's this this doctor. Let's see. It says it's a Dutch installation artist named Julian Hetzel has already gone and made up Schuld Fabrik, a new name of a new type of quote beautiful soap produced from the donated fat of liposuction patients.
Donated
So
fat.
wash your ass with your ass.
That's interesting.
Or
isn't it?
someone's ass.
Donated fat is a term I never thought I'd hear.
Yeah, no shit, man. Is that like twisted or what?
The fat just melts away. I don't know how many of you are going to get the Doctor Who reference,
Oh
though.
God.
Wow. We're gonna be stuck on this all day long, you know it? I mean there's so many jokes here.
Hey guys, I tried. Here's a new diet. It literally burns the fat. Buys one of these and sets it on fire.
What are
Does it in front of Weight Watchers.
They can
That's
start
so-
selling them as candles now too. Like we're gonna have human rendered fat candles now. It's like, oh look, we're celebrating the 14th century all over again, boys and girls.
Oh my God.
If you eat that soap, is it cannibalism?
Well, why are we calling soap making artistry? How does that make you an artist? Last I checked, that makes you a fucking soap maker.
Yeah, everything's
Yeah, really.
art if you say that it is.
I'm
Hey, look at this.
shitting on the neighbor's lawn, but it's art, so don't arrest me. What?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's like I arranged this potpourri while wearing a French beret. This is art. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
This is my
Honestly.
modern day interpretation with my big pony butt plug. You can't tell me it's wrong. I don't care if there's toddlers here. This is my art. Yeah.
Yes, it is. Well, it's like that chick that a few years back, the one that made the giant thing of piss, and it was supposed to go up. I think she wanted to go up somewhere near like in a Trump building.
Ugh.
Because she said that.
Are you
Oh,
serious?
yeah. She was a performance artist or an installation artist. Yeah,
Yeah, it's how she saved up her piss for over a year.
yeah, she saved the piss for a year, and
Oh my god!
yeah,
Yep.
Oh!
Talked about how she had to ask her friends for storage in their refrigerators.
yeah. She let it mellow. That's for sure.
Oh. That was a little more than yellow after that, man.
Uh-huh. Be orange
Oh
and shit.
shit.
I think one of the
Whoa.
quotes was, she said it's awkward carrying around, 30 gallons of piss everywhere you go. I'm like, why are you carrying it everywhere?
That is nuts. Like, is she drinking extra water just to piss everywhere she can? Like,
No clue.
Oh, dude.
God
Yeah,
damn.
that was crazy though. Yeah, I remember reading about that crazy. And it's all because Trump is
So,
Hitler.
Yep.
like what if she has a cold?
Well, see, she had this giant drum of piss, and that was the art project, and she would play Trump speeches through the urine.
God, I hate modern art.
Well,
I hate it so
yeah,
much.
performance
That's
art-
the only reason this shit exists.
Yeah, you're right. This shit started in the '70s when you had all the idiots from the hippie movement in grad school, right? And
Trying to justify spending their parents' money, so they'd make up these stupid. Yeah.
yeah, right. So they had BFAs. They couldn't do jack shit with it. So okay, all right. I guess I'm gonna have to teach, right? And so they really can't do art and they can't teach. So they go to grad school and they invent this thing either called installation art or performance art. Take your pick. Okay.
Yep.
And if you're a good carpenter, you can do some decent installations. And I remember I had a professor. I said, "Well, what do you think about performance art?" And he goes, "Great theater, shitty art." And
Yeah.
and that was the perfect. I mean, he was a great guy. He was funny as hell.
That's so true, though.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
It
Great
is.
theater, so it is.
It is.
It's just so true. I don't know. It's just I don't know. Oh my! So let's all go get our ass back soap, and then we can wash our asses, and we'll all feel very very modern and posh. And then we'll go have some red wine made from filtered urine to water, and it'll be a circle.
No
We'll
doubt.
rub dirt on our faces, and we'll call it post-modernity.
Ugh.
It's nasty. But
Nasty.
Philip Daniel said something really interesting in the chat that I wanted to. He said a couple of things, actually. One of them was, he says, art does require craftsmanship, but that does not mean all crafts are art forms. He's very
Right.
true there. Being somebody who crafts some amazing music, I would agree with him.
Well, I don't
music is
know.
art.
I think Chris Christie could claim that he has crafted some amazing amounts of fat, that he is an artist with the way he eats to gain it. He
Well,
could
yes,
probably
but he's
craft
still
some good
not-
stuff.
He's still not rendering it into soap and telling people, yeah, anyway, tell him to buy $30 a pop.
You never know. If the soap market booms, watch out.
Oh, dude, Tess Holiday. There you go. Tess Holiday. You get
Oh, no.
liposuction. Yeah.
Oh my god, you can make the money back.
Yeah.
Makes it
You
as a
know, like-
claim.
You can
Claims are
advertise it
fat.
as, do you want to smell like my insides?
Oh
Oh, dude. Or fucking, what's her name? Lena Dunham?
Oh, God.
Oh, for fuck's sake. God, well, every erection and within earshot of that has gone just totally limp, you know what I'm saying?
Oh my god, it's like a new horror movie. I know what you ate last summer.
Oh,
I don't, yeah, I know. I know what you ate last summer. It's screaming from your butt cheek, yeah.
oh, jeez.
Oh,
How's
I'm
it
having another
smell?
Doctor Who visual reference, sorry.
She's just.
Yeah, no, my brain just totally stopped. I'm sorry, people, because now my brain is visualizing Lena Dunham as the Zorbal orb from Doctor Who, with
Oh,
all the
God.
faces stuck, and the girl that's in the concrete panel for the ground, the brick. Anyway, never mind. Another terrible, horrible mental image. This is all your fault. I blame you, Irate and Trippy. This is all your fault.
I'll take the blame. I'll take it.
You gotta blame somebody.
So which ethics panel are we taking you guys to? Because it looks like there's a mayor that's going to a different ethics panel at the moment. Y'all want some speed bumps? Y'all want some speed bumps? Guess what? You got to pay with some other bumps first.
Yeah!
Oh god.
Yeah, man. All right, this is a part of the Shitty Civil Servants edition. This show is the Shitty Civil Servants edition of the Creem Stream. Special, packed with variety of civil servants acting like complete morons. But then again, the morometer's been on going to 11 today. So,
Yes, it is.
so
That's every
anywho,
day. Anywho.
Okay, so this is fun. Yeah, this is fun. So,
The first three words.
the
A Florida mayor. Alright.
that explains almost everything. So Homeboy doesn't even look at like some fine young thing that's walked in and says, "Oh, I might be able to get an impasse." No, he finds some broad whose name is Catherine and she's 54 years old, and says, "Hey, you want them speed bumps?" Yeah. Fucking what?
He's slinging out dick for infrastructure. That's nuts.
can you believe that shit, man? And you know you see those signs that say speed hump? Check this out. Those are a misprint, and I know this, man, because in my state, Alabama, they bought all of them because they got them at a discount, right? And so I swear to God, you go in any of the outlying towns of Birmingham, you're gonna run over speed humps. You will not run over speed bumps. So, yeah. That's just a little bit of a little bit of 4 degrees of whatever, and a little trivia for you guys. Next time you're playing Trivial Pursuit and you get
Awesome.
asked about the speed hump, yeah, exactly. You'll know exactly where that came from.
I did it all through the speed bumps. The speed bumps. So here's, oh my god, the nookie thing is wrong. Speed bumps, dude.
Crazy.
Fuck. Oh
So,
my god.
yeah, so the mayor, yeah, is like, she comes up and she says, I want some speed bumps in my neighborhood because, you know, my youngins might get hit by somebody because they driving like crazy maniacs around here. And he goes, yeah, I'll check it out. Let's go have lunch and talk about it in a little more detail. So they go to lunch, right? And he says, well, why don't you follow me after lunch, right? And he pulls into this hotel, and she's like going, no, 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 no. She's waving her arms like, no, 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 right? And then he calls her up later and says, look, man, I'll hook you up. I just, you know, hey, you know, quid pro quo. Tit
Right.
for tat, you know.
That's nuts.
And then, of course, you know, she filed a complaint on him, and of course, he denies anything in the history of his 18 years as the mayor of that town has any type of quid pro quo ever occurred under his watch. So, I mean, and that's just like saying everything I've done has been quid pro quo.
Oh, that is nuts.
Yeah.
I wonder what he does for needing a street line turned back on.
Oh, is that crazy
Honestly.
or what? Jesus, man.
I want to make this really scary VeggieTales reference, and I'm just going to stop right now.
Then she was a hot, like 50-something-year-old looking lady. I mean, she was. You could tell she was a trophy wife, but she was well kept. So,
Yeah,
you
but
know.
fuck that. I'm in my 50s. Did you want to try to fuck? Oh, no. Hell no. I'd have stuck you in the gut, motherfucker.
Dude, but he was, he was not the prize. He was, he looked like
He looked like this drunk, greasy version of Eric Idle. It was like, really? What the hell is this?
Holy Lord. Awesome.
Sorry.
I mean, awful.
Not as bad as Nazi skeletons.
Oh, yeah, man, this is crazy. All right, so go ahead and just read this one, man, because, I mean, it's full of excitement here.
All right.
Pasco woman decorates with Hitler saluting skeletons in concentration camp. Gets death threats.
Of course.
Newport Richey, Florida. Florida again.
Yep.
Neighbors couldn't believe what they saw. People stopped and stared as they walked past the Newport Richey home. Drivers slowed with windows rolled down, mouths agape. Some snapped photos, others shook their heads. Each person had seemingly the same facial expression, a mixture of disbelief and disgust. Those who saw it described the Halloween decorations as pure. The Newport Richey home, located in a subdivision near Decibilis and Ridge Road, I'm sure I'm botching that name, but whatever, has a display causing controversy and outrage. In the yard, skeleton after skeleton saluting Hitler with concentration camp identification numbers on their arms and a Star of David on their chests. Then there was a sign that read, our bite not free.
Is that the wrongest shit, man? I mean, for fuck's sake. That is
Jesus
just
fucking Christ.
And the deal is, well, no. She said that they're trying to make her move so they can get her house, or she was saying something, and I don't know if the bitch was crazy or if she really meant it because she's Jewish, right? And on top of all this shit, right? She says, "Yeah, I'm a Jew. So what?" And so they took it to a judge, small claims court. He said, "Man, that's her property, and she can do whatever the fuck she wants to on it."
Yep.
You know, those. Well, he basically said something to the effect of those neighborhood contracts and shit that they sign are worthless. That once you,
there's no litigation behind it. There's nothing they can do legally. They can't force you to do this shit. HOAs are completely voluntary.
Exactly.
It's that's fur-lined cuffs. That's fur-lined.
This is a hilarious passage from the article. Another neighbor had tears in her eyes as she drove past the home.
Oh, come on.
Can you imagine? You literally crying
I'm shocked.
at Nazi
I would laugh.
skeletons.
I would point and fucking laugh. I would point and laugh and point and laugh. As long as the bitch ain't like 6'2" or 6'3" and walking at my kid real quick, I'm just gonna let them say whatever the hell they want. But if they're rushing up on my kids doing that kind of stuff, I'm gonna get mad at them. But if they're just doing stupid shit and I'm far away, I'll laugh at them.
Yeah, it looked like it was like a empty nest neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? You know, they look like they were old enough to have kids that were probably either seniors in high school or just now going to college.
They're gonna pull that shit. Won't somebody think of the children?
Exactly. No, but yeah,
The Nazi children?
God. Das Hitler Juden.
Well, if you look at the pictures, it looks like she didn't even do a very good job of making it look like scary or anything. She just has like a skeleton with its arms sticking up. It's all leaning forward on a sign that says Arbeit Mark Free. It's like, oh, it's real scary. It's so retarded. It's hilarious.
It's crazy, man.
On top of like a foreclosure sign or something, though. I don't know. I think there's a whole lot to this story that we aren't being paid.
Like,
They're gonna end up.
I think there's some history, yeah, exactly, with the rest of them neighbors and shit.
They're gonna end up finding out that she bought that shit at the local, party store, and it was already put together like that.
Some dude with a short mustache.
See what she should have done and said that it was an art project.
Yes, to go with the soap.
It's my response to making Kelly getting fired.
What she said wasn't untrue, though. It was like factually, absolutely.
You know what I think? I think that Megyn Kelly did that to get fired from them. I think that they were like, they had her on a shelf and they were only pulling her out for specific things because I think that once they got her, they didn't realize what a bitch she was, and so they just took the hit and bought her out. I mean, she still made $92 million. Think about that. You maybe do like 60 hours worth of work.
Right.
And in 92 bill, quick, pop it in the pockets and you're gone.
You know what? Most of her work was sitting in the makeup chair.
Exactly. Exactly. And so, and now she's at home with her kids saying, suckers.
Right.
Yeah, she can chill for like 2-3 years and then come back.
Yeah, and people will be willing to pick her up too.
People forget quick. They let Hulk Hogan come back into the WWE after him dropping M-bombs. After 3 years.
Yeah, no shit.
3 years is the limit.
I don't really care. Let people say whatever the hell they want. Who cares? They're words. Get the hell over yourselves, people. The less you respond to this shit, the less people are going to act that way.
You got a point on that, man. Don't feed the trolls.
Mm-hmm.
That is a good point, though. Because I mean, that does work. People try not feeding the trolls instead of just letting them just piss you off and get y'all fucking fired up and shit.
Like my thing is keep the same energy, because if you're gonna get pissed off about that kind of shit, fine, be that asshole. But if it's gonna happen to someone that you like on whatever political fucking part of the spectrum you're on, and then you start complaining, you look like a complete hypocrite and an asshole.
Yeah.
Keep the same fucking energy across the board. Either it's all okay or none of it's okay. Period.
Exactly.
Yep.
The same thing with comedy. It should all be okay. Damn it.
Yeah, doesn't matter if you find it funny. Somebody else does. Just move on. Find something you do find funny. It's not like the internet is full of ways to go have fun. Jeez.
There's plenty of examples of that shit too. Like people standing up during a comedy show, and the comedian just putting them fucking down.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like the one dude, he goes, "Will somebody get this fat bitch out of here?"
Yep.
He made a rape joke.
Oh my god.
Somebody did that. They did to a professional stand-up comic. They tried to walk in and shut him down in the middle of a speech they were giving that wasn't even comedy based. And it's like, you realize these are people that get harassed for a living.
Yep.
Okay. Are you really thinking harassment is going to work on people that get heckled for? Are you serious?
Well, exactly.
And everybody loves to see a good heckler fucking get owned.
Oh yeah.
And there's that aspect of it too. So I think that a lot of comedians
Trying to yell over someone with a device in their hand that connects them to the speaker system in front of thousands of people is not smart.
Exactly.
It's not smart.
It's not going to work either.
It's like, yeah, sir. Did your mother have any children that lived?
Yeah.
It's shooting down those motherfuckers. So
Just don't take them headphones off because that says breathe in, breathe out.
exactly. We can pass by this next one, but it was talking about these cool, and this is a Chamber of Commerce in Fayetteville, Arkansas, I believe it is. They have this thing that's called a Fab Lab, and there's only 250 of them right now in the United States. But what you do is you go in this Fab Lab and you create whatever you want to create on a computer, and then they'll using laser cutters or 3D printers. They'll make whatever you've put on there, right? And so it showed a perfectly beautiful laser cut pumpkins that these guys had carved. And it was pretty nifty, man. And there was like I was thinking like if you make models, and I'll be really short on this shit. A lot of the stuff that they put out there is not really perfect or up to snuff, and they're going by like one or two pictures. And so the guys that really know it, they really want to make it perfect. So this would be a perfect answer to their problems. Anyway. Instead of paying some dude, $300 for a piece of resin that's about as big as your fist.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So God, I've seen.
Yeah, I used to make the model cars, but I haven't done that in years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about Malcolm? Did you ever get into it?
Into like pumpkin or
making models like cars and
not really.
Yeah.
Nothing like that.
Cool.
Oh, I've got you guys beat on the nerd thing when it comes to models. I bought models for Titan AE.
Yeah.
I made models
cool.
for bad guys for Titan AE.
Yeah, I'm down with robots and stuff too. I really love
Gundam.
that shit. Yeah,
I did it.
Not as much Gundam. I like this guy named Maschinenkrieger. This guy named Cal that designed all this stuff. It's from dude. It's so esoteric. It's weird, but the model industry built around it is highly collectible, and so I've got a bunch of shit that's worth a lot of money that I need to sell.
Nice.
But yeah, and I've got stuff that I want to build too. So
Cool.
yeah, they look cool, man. He took a bunch of models and repurposed them and turned them into like power suits and stuff, and like you can tell, like, okay, that's part of a motorcycle right there, and this part here, it's like he had taken like a helicopter and turned it around, right, and then that ended up being like the head and the body of the suit, right. So where the front, the front of the helicopter was, is where the guy's looking out. And so anyway, that's Maschinenkrieger. If you're interested in that shit, and if you're really interested in it, just hit me up in my DMs, and I'll turn you on to some stuff. It's pretty killer.
Right on.
Yeah.
The closest thing I've ever gotten to like really experiencing any kind of modeling any level like there used to be a local hobby shop, and there's a pretty big Warhammer scene.
Yeah.
People would come with their custom paints and shit. Like it was like practically a Games Workshop place.
Yep.
Before it closed down.
Yeah, a lot of them closed down.
Yeah.
A lot of the same painting techniques are used by the Warhammer guys and the model people. Going from everything from airbrush to using dry brush techniques and stuff. So yeah, man, it's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Well, still not as cool as this guy. Well, I don't know, maybe it is cooler than this guy, who decided to climb down a hole, a well that had been closed for a long time, and then climb back up it just to say he did it. But he didn't do it.
Well,
he had to get rescued.
Ugh.
It's a Florida man.
Ugh.
Florida man.
Oh yeah. He jumps in the well, right? He went in a well.
Florida.
Apparently
Because
Alice didn't get to Wonderland.
Florida, you're 0-3 tonight. What are you doing?
I mean, it's like, okay, there's a well. I'm gonna go down into the well because I'll say I did it, right? And then the motherfuckers, he's my age or older, I can't remember. And the dude can't fucking crawl out. He can't climb out of the thing because it's a well.
And he's older and dead.
For fuck's sake, it's a fucking well. No ladder, no, don't take a ladder, don't bring a rope or nothing. None of that shit. Fuck that.
And this guy didn't even do us the good favor of videotaping himself doing it. Just completely useless across the board.
I forgot I could use my phone for that. Shit.
Yeah, he probably went to reach for his fucking phone like an asshole halfway down and then slid like a good 20 feet and went,
Man.
Tweet. You know?
It's probably how he phoned them and got him over there. Phone in hand, 911. Well, here's the story.
I know. Let me explain something real quick before we get that.
God damn. What an asshole.
Back in 1987.
Oh no. That's the year I was born. That's the year I was born, Devil. What are you doing?
Bobby Joe Murphy from down the road said, I can't climb down in this well. God damn it, mate, stuck in my craw all this damn time. I'm gonna go prove that motherfucker wrong before he dies. They told me he got cancer this week. I'm gonna go show him he's an idiot. And climb that. Yeah, no, I can see something like that happening. I've lived in the country in Texas. I know there's weird shit going on out there.
Shit. Dude.
I just said a bunch of shit at once I probably shouldn't have. I'm sorry, my bad, guys. I probably made a racist. I do that often.
You made a racist.
I made a racist. I do it.
Everybody on YouTube apparently makes racists.
Now, I go to the next story I read, and I'm not going to talk about the story, but the ad on the side is a jacket of a hairy man. It's a jacket, so you look like a hairy man on the outside.
That's awesome.
That's excellent, man. Is this Britain? Is this one of those British papers?
Fuck if I know, but I'm going to take a picture of it.
I feel you. Get a screen cap of that shit.
I'm going to take a picture of this. This is amazing. It's incredible. It's in general now.
In
go.
general?
It's in general chat now.
Alright, let's see this.
In your Discord.
Oh, hold on a second. Let me see if I can do this. Let me see if I can do this. Okay.
God damn.
I know, dude. Is that not wicked or what?
I need to take a look too, damn it. I gotta, oh, Jesus. I know a lot of guys that don't need that.
Hold on. I'm going to try to see if I can pull this in.
That's what you do.
Without making
You
it
buy
look
one of
completely
those.
stupid.
You buy one of those, you wear it for when your wife comes home, and then you take it off and show her, look, I shaved.
I'm sorry. I had to point out the jacket, brother. I had to. It was a moral imperative.
Do those nipples work?
Oh, maybe you'd have to test them. I'm not down. That's on you, Trippy. That's all you, brother. All you.
Oh.
I'll do it too.
I know you would.
All right, y'all. Let's see if we can make this happen. Here it is.
Rate's got it.
Man jacket. We need to get one for Addie.
Hell, man, every time I talk to him about shaving my shoulders, he gags like he's going to puke.
I know.
Oh,
That's it, man. That's it. Check it out. That's what we're talking about, people. Is that not awesome or what? I think I know what I would. Yeah, we're gonna give Addie that for Christmas. Pull our money together and get him one, man. That's just awesome.
Wait, does Eddie like hairy dudes?
No.
Oh,
God, no.
Point.
No, that is not his thing, man. That is not his thing for sure. Holy Lord.
Is he a hairy guy?
Probably not. I wouldn't think so. I mean,
I have no idea.
All right, I took it off now, but it's still going to stay up a little bit, about another 20 seconds. But
Right.
yeah, so we'll have that to berate the crowd with if they get unruly.
That's what it is. Nightmare fuel. It is.
Getting out of
Exactly,
hand.
it's nightmare fuel, or else we're going to do this. That's right. Better be good.
Oh my God. Okay, so 125-pound woman chokes out New York bar bouncer over mistaken butt smack.
Dude, this is what got me. 125 pound girl, right?
Yeah, 125-pound, 22-year-old Kira LeGray.
She sounds
of
teeny.
Plattsburgh.
She is. That's
She
the
is
point,
teeny.
man. So she gets smacked on the ass, and she thinks it's the the bouncer that did it. So she sneaks up behind him, right, and chokes his ass out.
Good for her.
And pops him down, man. And I'm thinking, goddamn, they ought to hire her.
Yeah,
You
worst
know what I'm saying?
bouncer ever.
Holy shit!
Someone who's 125 pounds can take you out. That bar is not safe.
No shit. That
Any fight happens, that bouncer's done.
yeah, and yeah, she is not girlfriend material. She's friend material, but not girlfriend. Not for me. I just don't trust that shit.
Yeah, no, that was crazy. That's 125 pounds choking you off. I'm a motivated bitch, and I'm 135 pounds. I don't know if I.
Oh shit, that's some crazy shit, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh
But good for her. Shit.
no shit.
Capability be capability, I guess. I don't know. Either that or homeboy was just afraid getting in trouble for knocking a broad out. I don't know. Maybe that's what happened. She was just allowed. I don't know.
They should get her to play Miss Marvel. Yeah.
Holy shit. It was like actually, our first superhuman person. It's the cheerleader from Heroes that falls off of things and is okay.
Yeah, she can't die or get hurt very much.
Yep, save the cheerleader.
I
Save
never
the
saw
world.
I never saw it.
Save
The
that
cheerleader who, when they went to start remaking the movie, promptly got pregnant. Remaking the series, promptly got pregnant, so they had to stop remaking it.
Mm-hmm.
Which is fine. It probably shouldn't have been remade anyway.
Probably. Everything's a remake.
Mm-hmm.
Malcolm, are you a vegetarian?
No, I am not.
No. No. Do you think an editor of a magazine quit over making jokes about killing vegans to a vegan in email?
No, you shouldn't. This dude shouldn't have quit. Like, who quits over something like this?
Okay, exactly.
I thought they
This is like
fired
the
him.
silliest-
I thought they
No, he
fired
quit.
him. Oh, he quit. Oh,
He
well,
quit. He quit.
it sounded like he was looking for another job, man. I
Yeah,
thought they
he's a
voted him.
food.
Yeah.
It says he stepped down. So
He stepped up. A food critic stepping down to what?
they probably gave him an ultimatum, either resign or
Step down from food critic to food eater.
Yeah.
Yeah, really. Now he can actually enjoy the fucking food.
from food eater to food eater, talk about
So
it.
yeah, talk about the
There
letter.
you
He has a letter exchange with this chick who makes some suggestions to him.
Yeah, that's what let's see, what does it say here? It says, Celine Nelson told BuzzFeed her pitch was met with a response from the editor, which was, how about a series on killing vegans one by one? Ways to how to interrogate them properly, expose their hypocrisy, make them eat steak and drink red wine? Oh God, I wish. I would probably have said something along the same lines, because vegetarian food, I'm sorry, for the most part, it's fucking awful. If it isn't Indian, it's going to be shit. Like, I don't even like most vegetarian Asian meals unless they're, like, really, really good. Like, meat is necessary, people. Oh, I agree with him. I don't think he should have stepped down. I think he should have been given an award.
Yeah, well, you could have just said, look, listen, I eat all foods. I'm not like these vegans who are clearly bigoted against meat. That's just wrong.
Yes.
That's just
I'm a
wrong,
food
man.
critic. I represent all food groups, all right?
The food spectrum. That's right.
Infinity. Yeah, I think he should have gotten accolades. In a ring. How to hunt them properly. I love it. Fuck, just follow the patchouli, man. Follow the patchouli.
Follow the patchouli. Oh, Lord.
Oh my God! What? I missed this story before I missed this one. I missed the headline.
Okay.
KFC gives huge sum of money to parents who named their newborn daughter after Colonel Sanders.
Oh, no.
That sounds like a bad idea.
Well,
they're paying for the
read
therapy
the
right
article
off the
because
bat,
it's
right?
yeah.
I'm trying.
The article's weird.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, this is weird, man. Because there wasn't a contest or anything. Because I thought,
a random thing.
yeah, I thought it was a contest or some shit, right? You would, I mean,
Okay,
You would hope
so KFC has given an enormous sum of money to a family who named their newborn daughter after the chain's founder, Colonel Sanders. The little girl's college fund is $11,000 larger after her parents deliberately named her Harland Rose after Colonel Harland Sanders in a baby naming competition. So her name will be Harley Rose, but her name will actually be Harland. They got 11 grand to name their kid Harland.
wow.
Capitalism at its finest.
Yeah.
Harlan Williams.
Harland. You remember
Yeah.
that story or that song, A Boy Named Sue?
Yep.
What about a girl named Harland?
That's not too horrible. I mean, there's a guy out there that named his kid Espen.
Yes, this is my daughter, Peter. Harland is that masculine.
Now, if I heard that, I'd be like, well, I'm going to give your daughter some Peter, too. You know?
This is my daughter, Richard. Okay, it's like, seriously, really? Okay.
Oh, Dick for short, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a dick with a chick, or a dick named chick, or a chick named dick, or I don't know. Dick named, yeah.
All of the above.
Yeah, I could talk. Anyway, so, I don't know. You want to name your kid after what the fuck you want to name your kid after? That's cool. I can just see that being a problem. Though, you know, a person with the name Tema growing up probably doesn't have room to talk about anybody else's name getting picked on because, oh my God, let me tell you. It sucks when your name rhymes with tuna.
Wait, it does? How does that rhyme with tuna?
Tuna.
Tema tuna? Oh God, that was called Tema tuna all throughout elementary school. It was like...
Did you go to school eating tuna all the time?
No, actually, from the time I was like, 6 till I was 11, I didn't eat tuna. I couldn't eat it anymore. I got harassed that badly. I couldn't even, eat it. It was bad. It was funny.
Jeez. Doesn't sound funny. You should sue.
Yeah, I should. I know.
Not your parents, the kids. Just go back and be like, you gave me patist.
It does sound, oh God. AIDS.
Just show me the AIDS.
Kill me now, I'm dying. Good. So yeah, name your kids after Colonel Sanders and get 11 grand put into a college fund for him. There you go.
Hell yeah.
So I wonder, what do you get if you give your kid a sailor anchor tattoo and name him Popeye?
11 grand.
Olive oil?
Olive oil?
Yeah, lifetime supply. Yeah. Supply of olive
Just
oil.
a whole lot of bags of spinach.
Yeah. Just
Canned
bags.
spinach.
Oh, because you know, this section of the Popeye spinach bags you get at the lifetime supply of spinach.
Lifetime. Mm.
Canned spinach. That sounds like something the devil would make.
That's what it usually is, man. It's in cans.
Engagements. But let's forget that that's on there, right?
And then see over here, military documents
Hey.
have acronyms.
I'm poor.
Okay, so
I hear ya.
8-pound baby girl whose name is Harland. Welcome to the world, and your British family naming you after an American food chain.
Oh, they're
No more
British.
Argo.
I'm
What
sure
the
there's
fuck?
plenty of women in Britain named Harland.
Yep.
Harland Williams.
Well, you can't really say anything because John Wayne, his given name is Marion. His first name is Marion.
Yep. Marion Morrison.
Also happens to be my grandmother's name.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
My
Yeah.
grandma's
Last
name
name
was
too?
Grandma.
What? Well, your grandmother's name was Grandma, but that's just because you couldn't say her name.
No. No. No.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
asking
Yeah.
for like a wooden
You
spoon in a
didn't
mouth.
have big enough mouths to say. You didn't have the authority, Trippy. You didn't have the authority to say your grandma's name.
Right. She just slapped the shit out of me.
Oh, dude. You know that's right. You deserved it. You earned it.
Of course.
I know I did.
Why wouldn't I have?
Oh, well, so there's a new... This is scary. Are we supposed to be scary or are we supposed to be laughing, Irate? This next article's scary.
Oh, frack. About the, oh, dude. I was supposed to get rid of that. But, no, just, all right, yeah, read this, man, because there's something very alarming about this, okay? All right, so, yeah, check this out. It's in Pine Bluff, Arkansas, at a hospital.
The Arkansas Department of Health has confirmed that 52 patients recently treated at Arkansas Cancer Institute have tested positive for a previously unknown bacterial infection, and more than 100 others are at risk. 3 patients who tested positive for the infection have died, though it's unknown whether their deaths were caused by the bacteria or other illnesses, the AP reports. The Pine Bluff Treatment Center outbreak was discovered among people who have ports or implanted devices that give access to the bloodstream to administer medication or help draw blood. Oh. We expect these numbers to rise above 52, but how much more we don't know. Okay, so this could be something to do with the devices?
Maybe not sterile.
Now, if
I
you
was
read
just gonna bring
into
up the
it,
stereo,
it has to
yes,
do with
the
some
little-
kind of irrigation thing.
Well, that's what I was saying. It's some sort of, it's a blood pump of some sort. It either administers medication on a timer, or
Yeah.
it's a port where they put in for permanent, for like, you'll see people in renal failure will have the a stint.
Right.
Yes.
A permanent stint.
It's something that's kind of operates along those lines. And what gets me is this is a fucking bacteria they've never seen before.
Well, they're saying it's not communicable either.
Yeah, right.
If it's not communicable, how do you get it?
How do you know if you didn't know it existed before now?
But how do you catch it if it's not communicable?
That's the
Somebody call a
point.
scientist. Somebody call a scientist.
Yeah, the CDC's got a whole fucking floor working on this one right now.
I would need that to be explained to me. That
Seems pretty strange.
It sounds like a smoke blow, dude. I mean, that's kind of why I kept it, was because this don't smell right at all to me, man.
It's gonna cause zombies.
They don't know.
Dude.
The specific source of contamination is still under investigation. That is the most complex way of saying we fucking have no clue.
We don't have a clue what it is or what caused it, but hey, whatever, you know. It's a dice roll whether you'll live or not.
Right.
So
You
Well,
just
because like the surgeon. That's what happened. The surgeon took a shit after eating at Taco Bell, and then this guy got sick. And the surgeon forgot to wash up.
yeah, that's Hepe though. That comes. That's pretty obvious what that becomes. You know, people understand that, but what got me was they don't know what it is, man. It's like, okay, so you're gonna tell me how it's gonna behave, but you don't know what the fuck it is. I'm sorry.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
weird.
I don't like that. And
I don't like it
I
at
love
all.
how they always respond to new bacteria, and instead of saying we have no fucking clue what this thing is and we don't know, we're going to tell you a bunch of we don't know in word salad that's supposed to make you feel better. So instead of saying, it's no big deal because we don't know what it is yet, it's small and we haven't seen a lot of cases, no need to worry about a huge outbreak yet, nothing to worry about, they go, oh, well, platitude, 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 nothing to worry about. Platitude, 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 nothing to worry about. Which normal sane people go, that sounds like a whole lot of shifty, 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 so what the fuck aren't you saying?
Yeah, really. It's basically telling everyone Rick Grimes isn't here, so it's all good. Look the other way.
Plague number 2.
Yeah. Yeah.
Plague 2.0, yeah. There's probably some shit that, you can't take antibiotics to cure.
You see, and exactly that's my point. If they don't know what it is, if they've never seen it before, how do they kill it?
No death.
It don't bleed. If it bleeds, we can kill it.
Yep.
Just remember that, man. So anyway,
just remember, don't steal kids' ADHD medication from the nurse's office if you're principal.
Okay, yeah, read this one, man, and I'm going to back this one up with something. This tells you how fucking stupid people are.
Great Valley High School principal resigns. Treatment after admitting to stealing prescriptions from nurse's office.
Another public servant.
A principal
He
of
was stealing a
Chester County
kid's
High
meds.
School is out of a job after he admitted to taking students' ADHD prescription medications from the nurse's office. Okay, so he took the legal speed and started doing the legal speed that belonged to the children.
Yep. And he was busted with 93 pills.
Fuck. Oh my God.
From six kids. And then this woman goes on that they interviewed. She goes, it's that damn opioid problem. Right? And I'm like, holy shit. People are fucking stupid, man.
Oh, man.
It's not the pills that are the problem, it's the addictiveness of the pills.
Yes.
Well, it's not even... okay, but barbiturates and opioids...
are not the same. They're not even close.
No.
And not as meth, not as amphetamines, and that's what they give people with ADHD is amphetamines. They're on the opposite side of the pill spectrum, as it were.
Right.
In high school, when I was a kid, they were teaching about drugs, and they said, you don't mix your barbiturates and your amphetamines because it creates synergy, which can make your heart stop.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So it's not an opioid crisis. It's we're giving people meth for fun because we think that's going to make them more concentraty.
Nope.
Yeah.
Instead of just giving them active learning where they can move and use their brains and switch a little bit.
Yeah. It's also a principal stealing medication from kids problem.
Yeah, yeah.
That's the biggest problem here, I think.
Principal feel good here needed his fucking happy pills and was willing to go at any lengths to get them.
Yeah.
I wonder what our principal was on.
Good Lord,
choice of words.
Classy felonies, kids. Come on now. You're not stealing candy from a baby. You're stealing pills from a baby. Holy shit! This has turned into an episode of Foamy the Squirrel.
Foamy the Squirrel. I miss Foamy.
The world is so sad, but I've got.
While we're talking about public officials and speed, let's go ahead and go to the next article because wait, there's more. That's right.
I got one.
Oh no!
So instead of just stealing pills, Achilles Mayor arrested for burglary and meth possession.
Hey, wait a minute. This mayor actually may have been the same mayor I had growing up.
Clara, Oklahoma. The Achilles Mayor is a free man after spending Monday night in the Bryan County Jail. Monday morning, he and his roommate were arrested for burglary. Police say a Clara man was shocked to find Achilles Mayor David Northcutt and his roommate, 19-year-old Joshua Doty, in his house.
The mayor and his 19-year-old
roommate. How big is your town?
Good Lord.
Your mayor needs a roommate?
Well, I think
guess the job doesn't pay well.
Well, maybe. Well, I don't know about that. I think it's maybe it's this gay lover or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how they word shit like that sometimes. You know,
try to pay for a trip to Vegas to elope or something.
Exactly. Why don't you just get married and shit, right? You know. But yeah, so yeah, he's the mayor of this town, and he's breaking into this person's house, one of his constituents. You know, hey, Mr. Jones.
Lives in the town.
Fuck it, let's go after this guy. He didn't vote for me. Fuck him.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
He was talking shit at the bar. Fuck this guy.
Well, when you're on meth,
Yep.
man, you think shit like that. Like, you can hear what people are thinking and shit, you know. It's like, he didn't vote for me. God damn it. Look at that. But, yeah, if he had firearms, man. See, the guy whose house got robbed, he had a 12 gauge and kept them at bay while the cops came and got him. So, yep. And we got, you know, another perfect example of what not to do if you're a trusted servant to the people.
Mm-hmm. Breaking and entering is certainly among that list.
What a
He had
moron.
like
Relatively
needles
high,
and
yeah.
shit on him.
He had what?
He had needles on him. Like, it wasn't just like meth. Like,
Oh, he was firing that shit.
Shooting
Yeah.
syringes. They were off the. And his partner was 19.
Mm-hmm.
The mayor has got to be well into his 40s.
Junkie run. Yep. Sugar daddy.
Mm-hmm.
Just remember, you can get this jacket, people.
Shit. My phone started ringing when he said that.
Oh God! I don't know if I want to read this next one.
Go ahead.
Oh. Florida woman leaves kids in hot car with meth while she shops at dollar store.
Ugh.
Florida.
0 and 4.
Florida.
Come on now.
Florida.
Yeah.
Deputies responded to Highway US 19 in Hudson to check the welfare of 2 young children in a hot car alone. The children, a 1-year-old girl and a 7-year-old boy, were both seated in the back seat of the car. Deputies found a small clear bag containing a crystal-like substance sitting on the driver's seat.
Jesus. I saw this, man, and I just went livid. You know, because the stupid bitch, what is she thinking? Oh, I better leave the meth in the car because,
Yeah, really.
you know, I'm going to get busted in the store when I'm stealing shit. You know, I don't want to have it on me, you know, if I get caught shoplifting.
She's 24 years old. Holy
Oh, my
shit.
God.
She looks like Shaun White today.
Yeah,
shit.
Oh
she
my
looks like she's my
God.
age. She does. She looks like she's my age.
Oh, she's 24. No.
I didn't realize she was 24. I missed that.
And one of her kids is 7. Ooh, that's rough.
Yeah, I'm going to pop it in
I
here.
missed that.
I'm going to pop this one up, too.
Oof.
All right, you ready?
Honey Bear, you were rough.
Mm-hmm. And
Rough.
I'll be right. Give me a second, and I'll have her right up.
Oof to the doof, dude. Doof, doof.
Yep, and this is what she looks like. All right. And she is up right now. And I'm telling you, she's how old, man?
24.
24.
Holy shit. Uzi Q looks younger than this bitch. And I am not lying.
I look younger than her, and I'm over 40.
Well, so is Uzi Q. That's what I'm saying, man. For God's sakes, damn, that shit takes the years off of your ass, doesn't it? God damn.
Meth, not even half of once. Holy shit.
Just say no, man. I mean, I think Nancy was right on this one.
Jesus.
No shit. Wow.
That's a way to ease stuff but fucking quick. So, yeah. Good job, lady.
Man.
I want to go shopping. I need some toothbrushes. I need some Ajax. I need me some scrubbing pads and some paper towels and some hand towels and a broom. I need all these things. Oh, God, bitch, you forgot your kids.
Ugh. And the baggie of meth.
Well, yeah,
Well,
and the 7-year-old, you know, probably could have, you know, gotten some of the meth and taken it. I mean, the kid, maybe even the 1-year-old. I mean, if it's a smart one, I don't know about that, though.
Didn't even have at least the halfway decency of putting it in the glove compartment.
No shit. I mean, for fuck's sake, that's just horrible.
Jesus.
I missed something because I was on the phone. What the fuck happened?
Oh, this chick that you're looking at, if you can still see her. Oops, she just left. shopping in the dollar store, and she left her kids in the car, in a hot car, with a bag of meth in the front seat. You know, and the oldest child was 7 or 6 or 7. How old? 7?
7.
Yeah, and the baby was 1. And we were talking about her. She's only 25 years old. And,
she's 24 years old. She looks older than me,
yeah,
baby.
Yep, she looks older than Newsy,
Okay.
she do. Yeah.
And we're both. I'm over 40. I don't
It's
know what-
official that Irate's going to get his ass beat by Uzi Q if he says
No,
that.
Uzi Q. Uzi Q is in the over 40 range, I would say.
Yeah.
You know.
And I've had like kids. Like I have twice the amount of kids she has, and I've had them for longer, and I've homeschooled them for longer than she's had kids.
Yeah.
So you know, I look a little rough, and I've been dead and shit. It's like I'm a little rough for wear, dude. And she's making me look like a spring chicken.
It's making us all look like spring chickens. Holy shit.
Fuck me.
Those are her kids. Those are
Okay, I got
something she
can
can
I say
use
one
for.
special? Can I say one very special announcement?
Yeah. I mean,
Happy
I don't know.
birthday, Mad Dodge Productions.
Happy birthday, Mad
just
Dodge,
say,
man.
yeah,
What's
like it's-
happening, man? Happy birthday. I saw that earlier.
Irate, I just said yeah, like it's my stream.
Well, no, I popped in his chat and said happy birthday. So I hope you saw that. I meant it. Happy birthday, bro. So yeah, thanks for coming by. Hang out with us. We're talking about some crazy people doing stupid shit and stupid people doing crazy shit. Something like that. One or the other. Or maybe both.
We'll go with both.
Okay. So, which one am I going with next? Are we paying it forward? No good deed goes unpunished, or are we? No, man.
Well, the paying it forward happens with the RCMP. So I think that in honor of Malcolm, we should do the pay it forward first.
Okay. So, apparently, like 2 a.m. It doesn't give me. I'm sorry, Sackville. I don't know where Lower Sackville is. Lower Sackville man is facing charges after offering to pay for an RCMP, a Royal Canadian Mounted Police. I probably said that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I get acronyms wrong sometimes. Our RCMP's officer's meal early Wednesday morning. RCMP say that just before 2 a.m., the officer was at a drive-thru on the Bedford Highway when the driver of the vehicle in front of him offered to purchase his meal. The officer got out to tell the driver that the offer was appreciated but couldn't be accepted, and noticed that the would-be benefactor appeared to be impaired. The 42-year-old driver's breathalyzer test showed he was double the legal limit for driving.
What a champ.
Hey, officer, let's buy your meal.
No, what they did was they said
breakfast.
no,
He's probably just sitting there with a goddamn McGriddle in his mouth thinking, how am I going to make my quota? And this asshole walks up.
Well, no. What happened was he was in the line, and he said, "I want to pay for the officer behind me's car for his food, right?" And so when he rolls up, the guy's, I guess at the other window where he's picking it up, and the cop gets out of his car to tell him, "I can't take this as a gift because I can't,
It's against their rules.
Right, exactly, right? And he smells the booze on the guy's breath, and he's like, "Holy shit, you are fucked up! And get out of the car." So was that no good deed, right?
No good deed goes unpunished.
Shit.
Jeez.
Maybe the bigger lesson is stop getting sloppy drunk and going out in public.
Driving.
Oh my goodness.
No, I don't see what the problem is with putting myself behind the wheel and the 7,000 pound or several thousand pound projectile full of fuel while not able to operate it correctly. I have no idea what's wrong with the prospect.
Exactly.
We all do it, right? Jesus, people, come on.
Oh.
So, don't be drunk and offer to pay for cops' food. They'll arrest you.
No shit. No
It's
shit.
the only time most people want to do it, though.
But better than having one of your kidneys accidentally removed because the doctor thought it was cancer.
Yeah, man.
Frightening tales of the ER.
Yeah, man. A person goes in to get their spine
Florida
fused.
doctor.
Right, it's in Florida.
Oh.
It was the assistant surgeon that pulled the fuckery.
Uh-huh.
So,
A
shit.
Florida doctor is
Horse.
facing losing his license to practice medicine after he mistakenly removed a perfectly healthy kidney from a back surgery patient because he thought it was a cancerous mass.
Oh no!
He can't tell a fucking kidney. You know what I'm saying?
Dick.
God damn.
Where did he fucking
Yeah.
get it? God damn.
He was probably like, "Hey, nurse, what's this?"
I
And
don't
she
know.
was like, "Oh, it doesn't look good." You know,
I don't know about that. That's supposed to be there. You know, because,
Oh,
you know,
no.
yeah, bone doctors, all they look at is skeletons. So it's
Right.
like, I guess everything looks like a fucking mass to them. It's an unidentified mass. Let's cut it out. Fuck
it's
it.
probably was put in here by a UFO. one
I
of
mean,
those
couldn't he tell when he was like, you know, trying to separate it from the artery and the vein that connects it to the aorta, right there? Couldn't he?
Yeah.
You know, don't you think he would get the idea? Like, oh, maybe this is supposed to be here. You know?
It would have been a heads up to me, and I've never done surgery.
God damn. I mean,
Well, it gets better than that because.
but wait, there's more.
But wait,
So
there's
much
more. The patient first met with Dr. Ramon Vasquez shortly before the operation, with Vasquez only scheduled to make the initial incision as orthopedic surgeons stood by to do the back surgery.
What? What's
After
the point
opening
in that?
the patient up, Vasquez identified one of her kidneys as what he thought was a cancerous mass and chose to remove it, only to discover that he had removed a vital organ.
Oh my god.
Genius. Give
So,
that guy a
what
thing.
a chance. Just-
Vasquez's medical career is now imperiled as the former chief of
Good.
surgery at Palm Beach Gardens Medical Center is facing a state medical board inquiry that could result in anything from a fine to having his
Yeah.
medical license pulled.
Every doctor in that place is going to get a colonoscopy. You know
Yeah.
that's right, man.
How do you
Whoever's-
just go? How do you just go? Oh shit, cancer! Let's immediately just remove this without any proper diagnosis. Shit,
Or anybody saying,
Plop.
"Hey, hold on, doc. I don't know about
Sign
this."
at anything.
You know,
Right.
you sure you want to? Yeah, he's assistant. Where's the chief? Where's the main guy?
He's
You know,
probably playing golf. That's cool.
right? He's probably exactly, or boffing a nurse in a fucking closet. You know, I mean, for fuck's sake, man, that is fucked up. I mean, for fuck's sake, shit.
Okay, this gets even worse.
But wait,
But wait,
Oh, wait, there's more.
there is more.
Oh,
So
no,
not
there's
only-
more.
not only is he not scheduled to be the surgeon doing any of this cutting except for doing the initial opening, he also has no malpractice insurance.
Oh well,
Ah, that's on him.
dude.
Jeez.
So now the medical center has to cover him instead, which means that the head of the medical center is going to face the inquiry and have it put on his record.
Somebody's
rather than-
gonna own that hospital.
Right?
You know.
Well, they've already been given money. They're going to get more because what they've been given, it doesn't preclude them getting sued professionally for medical malpractice as well. That's just the, oh shit, sorry, we fucked up. Here's some money to, well, pay for the attorneys you're going to sue us with. Here you go.
Yep.
That's nice. How thoughtful.
Yeah, because you didn't bother to have any malpractice insurance. I'll be surprised if this medical center gets to stay open.
No doubt. Let's see. Let's
Absolutely
go. All right.
nuts.
Before we split. Okay. Yeah. The next one is the guy that. Yeah. The
next
one we'll close out with. Yeah. Because this is. I mean, I just love the how. You know how like when you see somebody just get pwned in exactly the way that you would think you would want them to. You know, like you know, it's like karma just delivering the correct punishment. Check this shit out.
Just desserts, yeah.
Yes. Go
Students find out they're both having sex with teacher. Tell wife.
Oh god.
Was this a male and a female, or two girls?
Two
or
girls.
what?
Florida the high school students were so curious to find out their science teacher was sleeping with both of them that they told the man's wife he was having the affairs.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Oh, jeez. Wait, they were excited?
Just check it out. All right. So keep read the whole thing. Because
teens are now former students at Fletcher High School in Neptune Beach, where they told police they had sex with Corey French, 30. Oh God. Both at the school and in his home, according to an administrative report by the Duval County School Board. Yeah. He was bringing them to his pad. Oh my God, that's amazing.
He was banging him in his wife's bed.
Yep, he is another Floridian. We need to point that out.
17-year-old students said it wasn't until they found out that French had a sexual relationship with both of them that they confronted his wife.
Damn.
Even supplying pictures as evidence of the tryst.
Oh my God! He
took pictures.
Yeah, they probably made movies, man. There's probably film of that shit. You know how that shit goes. Because he's a boss. He's a badass. And guess what?
They're refusing to press charges, though. The girls are refusing to press charges.
Yep. Oh. Because one of them was sure that he was going to leave his wife, so she canceled her plans to go to college.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Yep. And instead of going to college, she was going to wait on him to tell his wife that go fucking home. And,
that'll go over well with the parents.
Yeah, no, the wife, man. He's getting a three-way from hell. He's going to be getting a three-way in prison. You know?
Yeah.
Dude, get in line, man. I'm just saying.
Jesus.
Holy moly.
Yep, somebody's definitely going to be returning the favor to him. He's going to be getting three-wayed by Bubba.
Yeah. And apparently his wife was arrested as well for resisting arrest without violence.
His wife was a teacher, too.
Yeah.
Motherfucker. Oh, dude, I bet she went off. Oh,
she's like, damn it, that was my plan.
That's crazy.
Then they find out she was banging the football team, you know?
Wow. Jesus.
Probably. You never know that, you know?
You never do.
So, all right, well, shit, man. It looks like we're on the countdown to slide out. I usually start with the guest. Malcolm, you got anything coming up, man, that you want to talk to us about before we skedaddle?
Not really. Just want to say thank you very much. Fun time.
Well, thanks, man. I appreciate you coming. It's I really want to do some more stuff with you, man, because you're so laid back and stuff. And every time, I've had a shot, I've always missed it. So this was great, man. I appreciate you coming.
Not a problem.
What about you, Miss Tama?
Well, now that Halloween is over, I finally get, at least a week of break where I can catch my breath, and I'll only be doing regular school and baking. So I may be able to sneak in a stream on my own channel this week and maybe a video. It won't be high quality, though. You can catch me weekdays randomly on Mad Dodge Productions channel talking politics from a libertarian perspective and generally yelling at each other incoherently, but it's fun.
Best streams?
Fridays,
yeah.
What?
Best streams are incoherent.
Apparently they are.
Yeah.
Fridays you can catch me here, and then this Thursday, I believe it's 6 p.m. this upcoming, a week from yesterday. I believe I think it's going to be on Cass Warfox's channel. There's going to be a group of us. I want to say it's Cass, Demon, and Cam, and I are going to be talking something probably post midterm elections.
Cool.
So we'll be doing that, and I try to catch Veteran Mountain Man's front porch talks on Tuesday nights. And that's where you can find me, people.
Killer. All right, Trippy?
Full Metal Pickles channel. Yeah, everybody should sub to Full Metal Pickle.
Yes.
And Sir Adamantine, because I like bothering him about it.
He gets mad when you sub to his channel.
Yeah, Sir Adamantine, he needs all the subscribers. He loves you guys, all of you.
Yes.
Yeah. Every Friday or every Saturday he does Drinks with Friends, and every Tuesday over at Pickles channel we do the That Sounding Board show, and that's 11 Eastern Standard Time at the nights.
Well, I guess, all right, this is IRATE Prostate, and so Sunday I'm going to be doing an interview with Weibo Jones. And starting this week, we're moving the show start time up to, that's 5 o'clock Eastern, 4 o'clock Central, and 2 o'clock Pacific. So we're bumping it up an hour because I didn't want to clash with anybody, and if it's Jim Mediker, you know, I'm streaming against the force of nature anyway. So, but I didn't want to, clash with some friends that were doing some stuff. So anyway, but that should be a ball because Weibo is just nuts, and I've got some really funny fucking questions I'm going to ask her, and serious stuff too, of course. But there's a couple that are going to be funny as hell. All right, Monday we're going to do probably the pre-midterm. Thing, I guess. And Blindside's going to be there with the Canadian perspective. I always like to have a Canadian around. And then Hot Takes, Brian and I are going to talk about Ant-Man and Wasp. It's currently, it's available for streaming through Amazon, and I think it's going to be coming out like onto Hulu or to Netflix next, of course, for like as part of your subscription, so free. But then I guess with all that, y'all, this is another Creem stream in the bucket, and y'all have a great week, and we'll see you here same bat time, same bat channel. I'm OUT. Y'all have FUN, and this is the outro.